the top of the page there under coverage, it says that it applies to anyone. So it can be an individual, or it can be a corporation, it can be a trust. It doesn't matter, what the structure of the individual entity is. RESPA Section 8 does apply to companies and individuals. However, look at that next section, and if you want to put a star next to it under that next paragraph, keep in mind, RESPA Section 8 does not apply to business, commercial, or agricultural lending. See, so those rules, they have their own game that they need to worry about. We're talking about consumer lending here in these federally related mortgages. So that includes things, so we're talking about, okay, there's different companies or different individuals that have prohibitions here. Who do you need to be worried about? Well, look at 1 through 8 under letter A. Banks and brokers, your real estate agents, your title companies, these are the usual suspects, so to speak, when you're talking RESPA Section 8. But also keep looking down that list. Home warranty companies, again, these rules apply there. Hazard insurance, appraisers, pest inspectors, flood service providers, all of those, they are settlement services and they are covered by this rule. Now, banks, you may have direct contact with some of these, or you may not have direct contact with many of them at all. Just keep in mind that they are all covered by this rule. And, as we get talking through some of the specific areas of concern later on, I want your wheels to be thinking not just the bank and the real estate agent, or the bank and the title company. It's really anybody involved here. Now, what's excluded? At the bottom of the page, you can see that, there are some exclusions, because, these are entities that might be involved in the closing or might be involved in the transaction itself, but they're not really covered by RESPA Section 8 in general.